All right, everyone. So we are back with another episode of Helluva Boss. This is season 2, episode 5. Now, if you don't know, we did get the last episode of season 1. That is season 1, episode 8. And if you have not seen my reaction to it, you can find it on my channel. But I will also leave a link to it at the end of this video, so you can head on over and check out that reaction if you want to. Now, let's go ahead and just immediately get to this episode. But before we do, guys, as always, I do have to ask you that if you want to show your support for this channel, remember to leave a like, share this video out there, hit the subscribe button if you haven't, make sure to click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video, and please comment down below with what your thoughts are. I do like to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on this episode? And also consider becoming a channel member, because it is a great way to help support the channel, and you will also get some perks that aren't available to everyone else. And also, please do the same for the actual episode itself. I will leave a link to it in the description, as well as a link to VivziePop's channel, and I will also leave a link to VivziePop's Patreon. So if you really want to go out of your way to support VivziePop and everything she does, her and the Spindle Horse team, make sure to head on over to her Patreon and become a Patreon member. A great way to help fund this studio and to make sure they continue to give us, more Helluva Boss content. So with all that stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and get to this episode. All right, so we're back at the hospital.
Come on. Shit.
Well, if it isn't the deadbeat.
Well, if it isn't Nurse Pussyface.
You ain't getting in here.
Oh.
How many times do I have to sodomize you with the taser before you take a hint?
As many as it takes to get me off. Now enough with this foreplay. Where's Barb?
She checked out months ago, but that ain't none of your business.
Wait, what? But how? This is
Excuse me.
Where the fuck?
Okay, so this is the episode where we finally get to meet Blitz's sister, I'm guessing. We did see that in the teaser that they showed at the convention a few months ago. I can't remember the name of the convention, but they showed a teaser where we did get to see his sister, and I'm guessing this is the episode where we finally get to see it. Or we finally get to see her, excuse me.
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you, ass clown.
You know I kill people for a living, right, bitch?
Oh, I'm so
I don't think she
fucking
cares.
scared.
Fine.
Blitz, she's got a job now, a life. Don't fuck it up by finding her.
Oh, that's nice. Why don't you take that advice and shove it right between your pussy legs?
Sir, there's a client here who wants to...
I'm sorry. You were saying.
Well, it's just that I'm sure one of the other camp counselors killed me. I'm just not sure which one.
How could you not know?
I was out on the lake when my boat started to sink. Someone had drilled holes in it. The counselors are the only ones with keys to the boathouse, and they're the only ones who knew I couldn't swim. It had to be them.
We don't typically do investigations. I'll have to check with the boss. Pardon moi, sir.
Not now, Mox.
Sir, there's a client who needs us to investigate his death, and we don't usually...
No time.
But sir, we really need the cash flow. And I was thinking, maybe...
What part of no fucking time do you not understand? Just handle it yourself.
How many of you are gonna know what this is? I'm willing to bet, sorry, again, excuse me. I'm willing to bet some of you are probably gonna know, but I'm really curious. How many of you actually know what this is, what he's flipping through?
You want me to lead on a hit.
I swear on all that is evil, Mox, if you aren't
Also, apparently he does have a picture where he didn't cross out his face.
out of my office in -3 seconds.
You got it, sir. We'll take the case. And I'll be handling this investigation personally.
Honey, are you sure? What about Blitz?
Honey, please. Blitz put me in charge this time.
He did?
What the hell?
He did!
Right. And this is going to be the cleanest, most well-prepped, most surgical hit we've ever had. Don't worry, sir. We'll find your killer and give him what's coming to him. And or her. Or they.
Did you even ask? Wait, hold on, I'm getting another call. Hello? Oh, good. Did you find... Really? Where? Thanks, and I promise if we ever get a contract on your children, we'll make it quick and painless. Bye!
Mox.
So, sorry, I just noticed the Amazon logo here.
Are you sure this isn't a little much?
It's my first lead, Mills. It has to be perfect. Now, in front of you, you'll find
Okay,
a
Shatner.
comprehensive guide to your cover persona. Memorize it. We've got a lot of work to do. Okay, Millie.
Or to be more specific,
One last
Kirk.
time for safety. I am Maxine, the hottest, most popular girl at my school. And you are?
Your brother Miller. I like sports and fucking bitches.
You know, these kids are a bit younger than I was expecting. Maybe lose that last part.
Check.
All right, I think we're ready.
Hey, Mox. Check out that shady-looking fella over there. I think that's our guy.
Millie, I hardly think pointing out the first guy you see is the proper way to conduct an...
No, that's definitely him. That bag's full of money and drugs and what looks like a drill one would use to poke holes in a boat.
But that's all circumstantial at best. We need to methodically eliminate all suspects until we can be sure.
Now he's looking around and heading into that locked boathouse we heard about. That would be the perfect place to...
Wait, hold on. Go back a second. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the I'm guessing this is the client that died and hired them to find out who killed them. Nice to know what they looked like when they were alive.
We heard about. That would be the perfect place to...
What?
Fine, Mox. We'll do it your way.
No,
With my
you already found
sleuthing
him.
skills and your killer eye, we should have this wrapped up in no time. Now, we just have to find the kids with the most influence. Oh, target acquired.
So, he started a whole line of ground up mints and tried to convince us he was high. Can you even believe him?
Oh, that's Derek. What a riot, right?
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Maxine. I'm the prettiest girl at my school. And all the boys want me. My favorite color is hot pink. Because normal pink is so basic. I like horses, puppies, fast cars, jewelry, and I got my first period last year, and it was so heavy. I guess I'm just more mature than your typical preteen. So, you want to be friends?
The fuck is wrong with your legs?
What? I was in an accident.
The same accident that fucked up your skin? You look like you spent 3 years in a tanning bed.
It's, natural.
Yeah, you wish.
Wait,
That botch
okay.
job looks like it cost $5 in an alley behind Walmart.
Get lost, you fucking freak!
But
Oh my god, who is
Wait.
that?
So,
Look how beautifully
okay, so I'm curious. Why is it that they don't have human disguises yet? Excuse me. I mean, I feel like they should have gotten them by now, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they'll explain it at some point.
tan he is.
what?
I got it!
Okay, so I'm guessing that's supposed to be the joke. Like, they immediately recognize there was something wrong with Moxxie, but they look at Millie and they don't see anything wrong, even though she's got the same color skin as Moxxie. Okay, I'm guessing that's probably what they're doing. Oof.
That was...
Wait, hold on. Go back a second. I just noticed that. Go back a second. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on. Bro, tell me they didn't do the pose. They did the pose. Okay. In the comments, again, please tell me you know what this is a reference to. You have to know. There's no way you guys don't know.
That was
The best spike I've ever seen.
Please, I need medical attention.
First date is for winners!
Oh my god, he is so fucking hot.
Oh, you know, he's my brother.
Fuck off, troll.
Hi, I'm looking for one of your employees. Her name is Barbie. Does she work here?
Wait, what? Who are you?
Someone who's gonna get real creative if you don't tell him what he wants. Where is she, fucknut? I know you know. It only gets worse from here, asshole.
Okay, she's out on a pickup.
Where?
Yeah, see, there it is again.
Max, did you see? I broke the record
I see.
on the course.
Mm-hmm. I saw.
Can you believe this? Everyone loves me. They're cheering. They've even posted videos of me online. Look! Oh, Moxie, that was so fun. No wonder you sing all the time.
Not exactly low profile.
I know. But it's kind of nice having people cheer for me for once, you know? Instead of screaming and pain and horror.
Don't forget what we're here to do, Millie.
I haven't. I'm just waiting until you're ready. Have you been able to eliminate any suspects?
No, of course not. I can't get anything from anyone because they're too busy swooning over you.
If you want, we can go off the guy right now. I think he's alone in the cabin.
No! I have to do this right.
I tell you what. Why don't you try winning them over with something you're good at, like I did? How about your music? I can even help you since they already love me.
Yeah. Yeah! That just might work.
Y'all wanna hear a song? All right! I know you all like me, but Moxxie is the real deal, y'all. Let him tell y'all all
Yeah.
about it. Mox!
Nice save, Mom.
Thank you.
Moxie? You okay?
Go away!
Moxie, what's going on?
Nothing! It's just my time of the month.
Honey, no.
I just want to go home.
Hey, big guy. I know you can do this. You're the best assassin / musician / preteen girl I know.
and investigator.
And investigator.
Sure, why not?
Look, I know it's been tough. Just keep playing to your strengths. You have all week to get it right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, there's no way that's the same shark from episode 5, isn't it? But seriously, like, why does he keep getting attacked by sharks?
Mox, you'll never believe it. They want me to perform on stage tonight for the local news. Those videos have made me some kind of human celebrity.
All week it's been, oh, look at Millard. Isn't he great? Oh, look how talented Millard is. We have a job to do, and you're off dancing for views. Why does it matter so much how these yokels feel about you?
It doesn't. It matters how I feel about myself. And for once, I feel like I'm important. Like I'm somebody to be proud of. And I had hoped that my husband would be there to support me half as much as I've supported him this week.
Millie, I didn't mean...
Save it, Mom.
Wow.
You could have finished that job anytime if you had just listened to me. But you wanted to do things your way. So fine, finish the job, go home if you want to, but I'm gonna have my moment with or without you.
Oh, crumbs.
It's here, man, I swear!
Open it. Thanks, chump.
Yeah, of course. It's the same.
You ready to go on, champ?
I guess.
Great. Now
Okay, so this was No, you know what? I'll save it for after the episode's done.
Get out there and put Camp Ivana Kamor on the map!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready for a show?
Get the fuck off the stage! Kill yourself, nerd!
I am very proud to introduce to you someone with abilities never before seen on this earth. Someone with the raw athletic skill of an Olympian, the voice of an angel, the acrobatic technique of an indentured 12-year-old Russian ballerina,
Easy.
and a body that just doesn't quit.
Dude, remember, yeah, you're supposed to be the sister.
Best and most supportive
Yeah,
person
you just-
I've ever known.
You kind of grossed everyone out there
And
for a
the
second,
love of
Moxxie.
My life. My wife,
Dude.
brother, Miller.
Thank you.
Knock him dead, baby.
Speaking of,
You sure?
go get it, baby.
Why didn't you just... Okay.
What in the sir?
Moxxie, what the fuck are you doing here?
Trying to finish the job you gave me?
Christ on a stick, you're still working on that? It's been like a fucking week. This is why I don't trust you with dick, Mox.
And what exactly are you doing here, sir?
Apparently helping finish your botched job. But mostly I'm looking for my sister. Barbie!
What? You know her?
Do I know her? That's my sister, fuckface.
What the fuck are you doing here, shithead?
I should be asking you the same thing. You check yourself out of rehab, no call, no note, and I have to track you down to this shithole with... The fuck is this?
No one. He works for me. And who's the little twink here?
No one. He works for
Wow.
me.
Sir, that guy's the target.
Oh shit, Barb. Sounds like your little boy toy got himself into some trouble.
The fuck are you talking about?
He killed our client, and now our client wants to kill him back.
You fucking what?
He found out about your drugs.
I don't want to fucking hear it, kid. Look, you're not killing my supplier.
Oh fuck, supplier of what? You're not back on that H8, are you?
Fuck no. It's just heroin.
Oh, thanks, Satan.
Wow, okay. So, I'm guessing nobody helped... Oh, what? Yeah.
So now you're peddling heroin. What's the point? That shit barely gets rid of a headache.
It's honest work, okay? And I thought it would be sure to keep me as far away from you as possible.
Moxxie, just
And
shoot
you teamed
him.
up with Genius here because...
Do you have any idea how easy teenage humans are to manipulate?
Hey, no, I'm not.
Sir, I've spent a week on this. I'm finishing it. One way or another.
Don't you dare!
Ooh.
Satan fucking damn it! Thanks a lot, Blitzo. I'm out of a job. Fuck!
Barb, wait. I want to help you. Let me help you, please. You're clean now. Let's grab dinner. We'll catch
Sort
up.
of.
We'll talk about...
You don't fucking get it! Just because I'm out of rehab doesn't mean I want to see you. I never want to see you, ever. Next time you want to find me, Blitzo, don't. Looks like you did it.
No, you did it. I'm so proud of you, Millie. And I'm sorry I let you down.
Just don't do it again, dummy.
Internet sensation and local celebrity Millard Real Boy caught incesting tonight, showcasing a sickening display onlookers deemed too disturbing to look away, and we won't.
Gonna be honest, Moxxie, not too bad for your first solo mission.
Really, sir?
No,
No.
not really. You're a fucking disgrace.
Wait a minute, hold on, pause for a second. So, Okay, I could be wrong, but is this supposed to be a reference to what I think it is? I don't think it is, but cuz well, maybe. No, I think it's just a coincidence. Also, as always, let's go ahead and look at what's in the background. Days since last fuck up 0. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, Moxie was he was not good in this episode. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why they had Moxie act like this. Usually he's a lot more serious about the job than even Blitz. So I'm curious to see who did they get to voice Barbie. Okay, yeah, we don't need we don't need the music. Okay, so this was another Adam episode. So I think he wrote episode 2, he wrote episode 3, and I think he also wrote this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, sorry. We wouldn't. Yeah, we don't need to hear the music, or at least I can. I'll listen to it on my own, but for now I need to mute it. So again, YouTube. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. So that's who voiced Barbie, and Monica voiced Counselor Jimmy. Who? Wait, Counselor Jimmy. Who was that? Was it? No, I don't know. Oh, is it the guy who was? Oh, the guy who was with or the with Barbie, the one that died. I'm guessing that's who it was. So Monica voiced him, and then you have Lyle, who has voiced. I think, yeah, he voiced the or no, he voiced 2 guys in episode 2, and now he's voicing the lifeguard, who was weirdly hitting on a counselor who was probably a teenager, but and I think that's unless there's something at the end. I don't. Yeah, let's see. Who wrote? Okay, yeah. So Sam Haft has always wrote that song, but this person, Perry Grip, wrote the 2 songs that Millie and Moxxie performed in this episode. So okay, yeah. So that was the episode. Now I said there was something I wanted to say, and I want to save it until the end of the episode. But this moment right here, I think this is probably the moment that a lot of people are going to be. Well, this one and another one, and we'll get to that. This moment and the moment between Blitz and Barbie Wire. This moment is interesting because a lot of people were they were asking for something for for Millie, because it felt like she's been kind of short. It felt like she's been getting the short end of the stick for a while now. We haven't really gotten a like a Millie centric episode. And while I wouldn't call this a Millie centric episode, she still shared the the spotlight with Moxxie. I think what people are kind of hoping for is an episode that just specifically goes into her, like her backstory, her mindset, like just focusing on her and telling us more about who she is. Now, we did get that here, where she she talks about how for once she wants the focus put on her, which is it's kind of funny because she's basically saying what a lot of people have been saying online about the show for a while now. And I find that really, really interesting. But yeah, so we finally got a look into Millie's mindset and how she kind of feels about herself. Again, I just noticed the Amazon logo. But it's interesting. It's interesting because I remember, Vivzy saying on Twitter that, the thing that makes kind of Millie stand out from everyone else at Imp, whether it's, Moxxie, Blitz, or even Luna, is that she doesn't have a, she doesn't have like some sad backstory where something bad happened to her. It's just, she's probably the only one who is, she's happy go lucky, and she's cheerful. And she's kind of like the I think she might have said this, although it's been a while since I've seen her talk about this, since she posted that thread. So I might be like misremembering some things, but I think she said that she was like sort of the heart of the team. She's the most uplifting one in the team. And seeing this, where she talks about how she wishes that just for once the focus would be put on her, and how she wished that people would focus on her skills and all that stuff. I mean, to me, it's kind of a little bit weird because I never really got the feeling that people didn't acknowledge her for her skills. So I don't know. Again, maybe it's because it's been a minute since I've seen some of the previous episodes, so maybe there was something that I'm just missing, that I'm just not remembering currently. But yeah, it did kind of feel a little bit weird. And also, I'm not gonna lie, like, the way they had Moxxie behave in this episode was just a little bit weird. Like, it didn't really feel like him. It felt like they kind of had him act a little bit out of character, just for just so like everything in this episode could happen. Because like she said, she pointed out that immediately, like, oh, that's obviously the guy, literally. And they didn't just immediately go and kill him, and instead he was like insisting on having everything done his way. But it's like, I mean, okay, I understand that, but if you like your whole way of doing things was so you could find the person, but everything he did in this episode was just like it felt counterintuitive. I mean, it didn't feel like the Moxxie that we've seen up until this point. Like, because from what we've seen of him, he's always taken the job seriously. Like, he's never been one to screw around. If you could get the job done immediately, boom, that's it, do it. And here it just felt like he insisted on just going about it in this roundabout way that just delayed it for such a long time. And it felt a little bit weird to me how they kind of wrote him in this episode. It didn't feel like him, you know what I mean? And also, I just want to talk about this for a second. Let me see if I can bring it up. But this whole song, and it just, I can't help but feel like, okay, what are they referencing? I swear this feels like a reference to something. Because it feels so familiar. I just can't remember what exactly this reminds me of. And if you guys can, like, if you guys have a guess as to what this is, please let me know in the comments, because I swear this feels like a reference to something that I can't put my finger on. And so the next thing that I do want to talk about is this moment right here. So we finally get to see, Barbie Wire. We finally get to meet her. And okay, so I mentioned before about human disguises. One of the excuses that I've seen for why Blitz, Moxxie, and Millie don't just have human disguises is because maybe imps just don't have that ability. Well, okay, apparently that's not the case anymore. Because, well, I mean, this is Barbie right here. She's an imp like Blitz. And she has a human disguise. So now there's literally no excuse for why they don't have human disguises at this point. Like, they can't just go about doing this whole thing where they just dress as humans and try to pass themselves off as humans. Like, they gotta have human disguises after this, because since we've seen now that imps can have human disguises, that it's not something that's limited to other creatures, it's something that imps just aren't capable of doing. They have to have it by now, because otherwise right now there's just no excuse. I'm sorry. They have to have human disguises after this. They can't just do this anymore, because otherwise, like, this doesn't work as an excuse anymore. Or the whole, it's like, I think I saw someone explain at one point that it's supposed to be like cartoon logic. Like, oh, it's supposed to be a case where, like we, the audience, know that it's obviously not supposed to work, but it works here. Like that's the joke. But after seeing this and knowing that, again, imps actually can have human disguise, so that excuse pretty much just got flown out the window, or just got thrown out the window, excuse me. They can't excuse it anymore. I'm sorry. So just wanted to talk about that for a second. And of course, to talk about this moment right here between, Blitz and Barbie Wire. This was interesting because, Blitz, he's telling her that, he basically he's telling her like he wants to be, involved in her life, and he wants to help, but she's basically telling him to fuck off, that she basically wants nothing to do with him. So now it's like, I'm even more curious, like what happened. I thought that this episode was, going to finally reveal like what the hell happened in Blitz's past with his sister or with his dad, especially after that job they pulled on the the Goetia family where they stole everything from them. I thought that maybe we were finally going to get some kind of information as to what happened between them, what caused this rift, like why does she not want anything to do with him? But we didn't get that at all. And also we saw this. Let me see if I can bring it up. Yeah. So she uses this. I'm guessing this is probably what Stolas wants to give to Blitz. Like we're actually seeing it and how it works here in this episode. Now, I don't know if we're going to see it happen in the next episode where he he officially gives Blitz, the crystal, that got hinted back in episode 1. And I think this might be it. I could be wrong, but I think this is it. And this will be like how Blitz and the, and the rest of Imp will make it to the human world without the book. At least I'm guessing that's probably what it is. I could be wrong. But anyway, I think that I said everything I wanted to say about this episode. Now, guys, as always, anything that involves music, I'm going to have to edit that part out because, again, YouTube copyright. So you're going to be if you're watching the edited version, if you're interested in watching the unedited version, it will be available to members. So if you're a member of the channel, you will gain access to the unedited version of this episode, which includes the music and some of my thoughts or some of my commentary, that happened during the musical parts of this episode. But if you're okay with the edited version, then hey, absolutely nothing wrong with that. Just watching this video is a great way to support the channel. And also a great way to support the channel is to make sure you hit the like button and make sure to share this video out there on whatever social media platform you use. Please comment down below with what your thoughts are, and consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. If you have not subscribed yet, guys, please consider subscribing. Again, it's a good way to support the channel, and make sure to click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. And please, hey, like I said, consider becoming a member, because you'll also gain access to the unedited version of this reaction, and you'll also gain access to other perks that won't be available to everyone else. And I hope I'll see you guys for episode 6 when that gets released. Bye for now.